Why is it my job to save the world?
I'm only one person.
I really shouldn't be forced to care.
I'm only one person. Why should I recycle?
I'm just one person.
Global warming is a hoax.
I never recycle.
What difference could I possibly make?
Nobody really recycles.
Nobody else does it.
So if she doesn't do it, why should I?
What is the point? Why do I care? It's too much trouble.
It's too much trouble.
Secondly, please don't pick anything or eat anything unless I say it's all right, because there's lots of good things to eat out there, but there's also some things that aren't. They're really sweet, they're good tasting, a little chewy maybe, but they're very good. If you've ever eaten a vine-ripened banana, they are so much sweeter than a store-bought banana. Store-bought bananas are not ripe. They're picked green, they're shipped green, they're in the store green, except they use a gas to turn them yellow. But if you've ever eaten a vine-ripened banana, they are so much sweeter. They're delicious. This is called chaya. Chaya is sometimes referred to as the spinach tree. It's very good to eat, very nutritious. It grows very fast. It grows in semi-arid. It'll grow in where it gets a lot of water. It's just a very good plant. It's just got one little tiny problem. That is, it has cyanide in it. This is our appropriate technology area, and this is, when I say appropriate technology, it's technology that's appropriate for the conditions that people are living in. You can make a tilapia pond. Usually tilapia pond is about 3 to 4 feet deep, because when you want to harvest your fish, you're going to wade in that pond and net the fish that you want to get.
Aldo Leopold said in The Land Ethic, "Conservation is a state of harmony between men and land." Let's have a conversation. My name is Leo Navarro. I'm a junior at Florida Gulf Coast University. I graduated from Edison State College with my Associate in Arts with honors. As an incoming junior, I found out here at Florida Gulf Coast University that one of the requirements for graduation is a course called University Colloquium. At first, I was very skeptical of the course, and if I want to graduate, I have to take the class.
My name is Erin Ortino, and I go to FGCU. I'm a major in criminal justice, and my plan from now is to go into law school and possibly become a lawyer or go into law enforcement. Going into Colloquium, I actually wasn't looking forward to it. I actually waited till the last minute to take this class. I honestly didn't think it was going to do anything for me, and I thought that it being mandatory was not important, and I didn't really think that it was going to help me in any way at all, actually. My service learning experience was beneficial to me. I learned all about the different recycling methods. Colloquium has even helped me implementing more methods of recycling into my own house.
My name is Claudia Teles. I go to school at FGCU. Well, I'm majoring in psychology with a minor in management. And like everybody else, I thought that, Colloquium was not, it was only a class to take because it's a requirement. So obviously, I needed to take that class. I didn't thought anything of it. I only knew that it was required to do a lot of paperwork for the class, and a lot of people made comments about the field trips, and I just was not into it. Of course, when I met the professor and I found, we started doing projects and just watching her how she's so involved in the class, and I got involved with a project. I got involved in a project with her, with Leo and Aaron, and it's good.
My name is Tom Mueller. I work for a company called Covant Energy. Our purpose in life is to design, build, and operate these facilities. There's two ways in our country today that we deal with this stuff right here called garbage. In our business, we call it MSW. That sounds kind of better than garbage, doesn't it? Municipal solid waste. Virtually every community has to deal with it because as a society, we are generating almost 1 ton per person per year. Well, how do we do that? How do we make that power? This grapple, when it comes down, pick up, if it's time to feed, it'll actually grab it, come up, and then drop it. Make sure everything looks good, come down, pick it up again, come over, get a weight, and feed it. This grapple will pick up 8,500 pounds, a little over 4 tons. We are generating, we know facts and data, we generate on average over 550 kilowatts per ton. So 550 times 4, 2.2 megawatts plus. So that means 1 grapple full of trash has enough energy, or will generate enough energy to power up your house for 2.5 months. Then this material will slide down, get pushed in here. With under fire and over fire, your trash will burn, combust between 1,800 and 2,000 degrees. So now what we're doing is we're taking the steam that's generated and we are sending it and collecting it, and it ends up spinning a giant pinmill called a turbine, kind of like a big old wedding cake on its side with lots of little fins, and that steam is spinning that wedding cake at 3,600 RPM, which spins a turbine, or a generator. The turbine spins a generator, and I'm making electricity. A lot on it.
Aldo Leopold wrote in his book, The Land Ethic, that a land ethic changes the role of Homo sapiens from conqueror of the land community to plain member and citizen of it.
I'm Miss Stedke. I work at Gulf Elementary School, and I teach kindergarten. And I have a class here that watches these children recycle every week. And we really appreciate it because you know what? You're saving trees. You're saving the environment. So keep recycling.
My name is Jennifer LaRue. I'm in 5th grade and I'm in Mrs. Tubbs' class.
My name is Jordan Lindsay and I'm in 5th grade and I'm in Miss Tubbs' class.
Recycling is important because it helps the earth be clean and it helps everything just make more life and it helps everything grow.
We can use it to reuse items and make plastic bags, or using items like newspapers, everyday items that are put them in the recycling bin so we can reuse them to make more. So we don't have to use our environment to make more.
My name is Martha Tuff. I teach 5th grade gifted at Gulf Elementary in Cape Coral. I've been here for 28 years. I thoroughly enjoy this program because the children are so hands-on involved. They learn so much from this. First off, cooperation, respect for each other. They understand what is recyclable. They understand the quantity that is just produced in one classroom. And then as they travel through the building, they see how much is recycled in each wing of the building. And then when you put the two schools together, they are absolutely shocked. And then when they do this every 2 weeks, and we talk about the quantity and the contribution that they're making to the program, they're absolutely enthralled with it. These particular children, because when they get the program, they start this in 4th grade. So when they're with me, it's their 2nd year of this, so they really get into it. They talk a lot more technology about it. They get more involved in the numbers involved, the weight of the product, the amount, and how they're helping the environment. I have known Mrs. Leathers for 4 years when she first started the program, and I have worked with her a little bit closer each year because the first year I just knew her as the recycling lady. But then when I took over the gifted classes, I became much more involved with Mrs. Leathers and all of her children that come with her, children, college students. It's absolutely a phenomenal program. The children get so excited to know that the students are coming and that Mrs. Leathers is coming. And it's an honor. We absolutely are thrilled that we get to participate in the program.
Wait, we are Miss Tuff's class.
Right now we're doing our Christmas ornaments to decorate the hallway, and our Winter Wonderland pieces. And this afternoon after school I will be bringing my recycled ornaments out of water bottles to the Edison home to take and count. We did out of the dessert cups, we did the containers for the popcorn. These are the packing popcorn. And this is the ornament that I made for the big tree, which represents the sleigh. The children made sleds out of water bottles. This is my tree topper for the tree. Of course, it has to have the theme, the sled. And they also made out of the bottom part of the water bottle snowflakes. So this is what the teachers are going to be getting as a gift. Yes, snow globes. And yeah, sleigh riding. Central Park. I have the lamppost Central Park. But then they're also going to be doing highlighting the snowflakes.
My name's Donnie Hopper. I'm the principal here at Gulf Middle School, and I met Miss Leathers actually quite some time ago. It's been probably 6 or 7 years ago when I was the principal at Hector Cafferata Elementary. You had a recycling program that you were doing with some other organizations. I was interested in it. When I moved to become the principal at Gulf Elementary, I called you up and we got you out to help with our students. We used most of our own students to go around, collect the recycling.
4th and 5th graders.
4th and 5th graders in the school, and they helped pick up all the recycling that we did there at Gulf Elementary. You did that for 3 years when I was there. It's still going on.
It's still going on.
And I know at that time you had expanded to include some of the students at the college level.
Yeah, FGCU. And I was so excited when you called me and you were interested in implementing the project in Gulf Elementary, because I know Gulf Elementary is
the school with the largest population in Lee County.
That's right. That's right. We were
So-
the largest school at the time. They aren't any longer, but they're still one of the top
Oh,
two
yeah?
or three elementary schools in Lee County.
So our effect, our domino effect will be much bigger.
You know, touching a lot of kids, and it's a
Exactly.
great educational experience for the kids,
The
to
kids love
understand
it.
the process.
Recycling,
Yeah,
yes!
and then you would come out and do informational meeting with the
PowerPoints,
kids so that they could
presentations.
understand
And they
where the
became an
garbage.
expert.
They did, yeah.
They became experts. They were like, oh no, there is a candy wrap. Let's take it out. So they were
And they
so
wanted to
good.
know where the garbage went and what
Yes.
was done with the
And we
with
did
the
field
recycled
trips,
goods.
remember? We took some students to our waste to energy facility and they toured the facility and they saw where all the recycling and all the garbage in the district goes to.
That's right.
So they were so proud and I remember one of the kids saying, oh, maybe that's a water bottle I put in the recycling bin.
Exactly. You never know. You never know. So they learned so much, and it was helping. In the end, special populations, which we were
Yes.
really excited to help with the kids or older adults with disabilities. That was real important to me as well, which we have some of those students here, students with disabilities. We have a functional skills classroom, so that connection continues here at Gulf Middle. And I'm glad you showed up, that we're able to reestablish this relationship. Would be awesome. So that's good. Glad you're with us.
Thank you so
We
much.
look forward to it.
My name is Leo Navarro. I'm a junior at Florida Gulf Coast University.
I am Alessia Leathers. I teach Colloquium at FGCU. I'm Claudia Teles, and I'm a junior at FGCU.
My name is Erin Martino, and I'm a senior at FGCU.
My name is Alessia Leathers. I have a master's in English from FGCU. I started teaching Colloquium in 2011, and when I found out that the university offered that class for the students to be connected back to nature, I was right into it. I left everything else that I was doing at that time, and I immersed myself completely into the course. Colloquium is a very unique class because you don't necessarily love what you know, but there is no way around that. You're gonna love something that you don't know. And so what I'm trying to do with Colloquium is that I'm trying to not only give you the knowledge, but instill all my students appreciation for what we have. And I always say that what we are learning, it's not only that we are learning this to save the world, but we are learning that also to save ourselves, because we are part of the planet, and somehow we got so disconnected, with so removed from nature, and so this class is trying to connect ourselves with nature in a way to have this umbilical cord that has been removed for any reason during our lifetimes, and we got afraid of nature, and we are kind of biophobic, and we don't save when we are in nature. And so the idea is to bring down all these fears. The idea is to reconnect everybody with nature.
I took University Colloquium this summer 2013 online, and I took it in Boca Raton, which is on the east coast of Florida. And I really enjoyed the class. I heard that the field trips were a lot of fun, but the only difference about online is that you have to find the field trips by yourself and kind of match it to the field trips that we have here, like Echo and all that sort of stuff. So the only downside to taking it online was that I had to pay for some of the places I had to go to. And a lot of it was discussions online instead of obviously in class. And I had a group project where I had to write a paper with someone else. I actually never even met them, but it ended up working out. And I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot, and I got to watch some videos, and they were really interesting, and I really enjoyed the field trips.
Do either one of you two know what colloquium means?
Something about the environment. Sustainability.
Oh, good guesses, good guesses.
Is
Yeah.
that what it means?
No.
I learned so much though.
It's to have a conversation.
Oh, really? Really? No way. So my name's Elizabeth. blank. I took Colloquium, I believe, 2 semesters ago. I believe so. I heard negative things towards it, but I would see people always with random clothes full of water and whatnot. I'm like, what did you do? Go hiking? They're like, no, it's for my Colloquium class. So that kind of got me excited. And once I entered the classroom, that was another thing that, kind of really sparked in there. I really like going out into the school, walking around. Some people weren't a fan. I personally liked it.
All right, my name is Ben. I took the class in the summer of 2010. Some of my general ideas of the class coming in before actually taking it were that it was going to be a lot of writing, kind of boring, useless information. However, with the professor that I did receive, he was very interactive, very fun. He made so many activities. I was lucky that he was a biology professor, so I actually think I took a lot out of the class.
Hey, I'm Ashley. I took Colloquium last fall, and I heard a lot of good things about it, but what scared me the most was that people said that they went into the swamps, and I'm not a tall person, so I knew that the water was going to go higher than a lot of people, and I was not excited about that.
So going into Colloquium, I took it last semester, which was spring 2013. People said some bad things about it. I've heard some good things about it. I'm coming from an environmental studies major, so I was open to the idea. I love the idea of the class, but I see where people from different fields of studies have a problem with it.
I'm currently just finished Colloquium, and going into it, I was a little bit excited to learn about environmental impacts and sustainability, but I did hear it was a lot of work, although I heard it was an easy A class coming out of it now.
Hi, my name's Trevor. I took Colloquium 3 years ago at FGCU. Thought it was interesting. I liked the field trips. I felt that I definitely learned things about Southwest Florida conservation.
Well, my name's Anna, and I'm taking Colloquium now, fall 2013. Before I go into the class, I really thought it was going to be an interesting idea to spend a full semester, studying about ecology, which is not even my major. But in the beginning, it was kind of okay, and then it got fun.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. To be honest, I really could have gone this whole semester without taking it and not have learned anything. I think it's a class you need to pass. It helps my GPA because it doesn't require that much work. But did I say I learned anything? Not really.
My name's Joey. I'm a finance major, so coming into this class, I was like, well, this should be interesting. So I was basically walking through the trails, talking about ferns and moss. I'm like, where's the numbers?
Thanks. I really enjoyed. I think one of the changes that should be done in the class is the class should be smaller.
I got sweaty. I'm not going to hug trees. I'm not going to help save the babies in Africa.
Honestly, by the end of the class, after the species exam, I could tell you a few birds. Other than that, save the planet.
Major classes, you know what I mean? I don't really have to even try. I can just go and enjoy myself. I'm sorry, I'm just talking and talking. Okay. Hi, I'm Amber. I'm taking Colloquium right now, fall 2013, and before I took Colloquium, I didn't really hear anything about it. I didn't really have any prior information. I don't know, I guess I didn't have any upperclassmen friends or whatever, but when I got into the class, I took the professor for a week or two before I dropped his class, and I knew my friends have taken him before, and they said he was a really good professor and really easy. So I had a really good experience with my class. I mean, it wasn't very taxing. He kind of just gave us video examples, and we went on field trips, which was fun. I mean, you never really get to go on field trips in college, and I think it's really great because there's promoting sustainability, so you don't have to drive to the field trips. They just take you on the bus and you get to go and, not have to sit in a classroom for 3 hours. You can go and explore. I took a lot out of the class. We went to on-campus food forest and kind of learned about, that there are berries on campus that they put there on purpose that we can eat, which is awesome because I'm poor. So, I love nature and I enjoy every aspect of the world, so I feel like it's really important that all students take this class to educate themselves and make themselves aware of the planet that we're living in and what we're leaving behind for other people and stuff. So yeah, I don't know,
Well, working with Professor Leather has been very fun. It's been an honor.
Working with Professor Leathers here at Goff Elementary has definitely been rewarding. You can see what the students have learned. Actually, earlier today I asked one of the kids if they recycle at home, and he said because of this program they started recycling at home, and they have 5 recycling bins that they use to put all their recycling in. So you can definitely see the effect that it's had on the kids, which makes it a rewarding experience.
How do you feel about working with Professor Leathers?
Working with Professor Leathers for me has been an honor and a privilege. I'm glad I finally got to take my first honors contract at Florida Gulf Coast University with Professor Leathers. She has set the bar very high as an honors student, and it's been a privilege videotaping all this and editing it together to show the beauty of what Professor Leathers is trying to instill in these children and these schools, and even us as college students at the Colloquium. Which, as we all know, we came into this because it had somewhat of a bad rep, and we had to take this class, but none of us here expected it to be the way it turned out. And it's because of Professor Leathers that we have enjoyed this class immensely. We haven't just been doing reports and journals like that in the class, which we're all required to do, but we're out here pounding the pavement with Professor Leathers, making an actual difference, implementing what we've learned in the class, and changing the way we feel and think about recycling and the environment, and all the other aspects that go into the Colloquium class.
I love teaching is because I love learning, and it's two sides of the same coin. So it's a very rewarding experience because I am not in a vertical position just giving you all the knowledge that I have, but I am receiving all the knowledge also that you have from your previous experiences, and because you come from different majors, you are teaching me different things. So I'm learning about video, about how to make a